Hey guys, what's up? Who would have thought that Hunter x Hunter will come back, right? Hunter x Hunter, Hunter, whatever you call it, right? But yeah, it's like Hunter. I'm not really a manga guy, right? But Hunter really, I just have to, I just have to watch it or read it or whatever, right? Because it's so good. Like my favorite, I would say my favorite arc of all time, right? Is probably the Chimera end, right? But this arc currently is like is Chimera end, but like on steroids because there's so many fucking characters in one ship. It's like, bro, this ship is not going to. They say this ship is going to the Dark Continent, but yeah, bro, I genuinely believe like it's like, bro, the ship is not going to be. It's not going to the Dark Continent. That's for sure because, bro, and we left off right in chapter 410, right, where the Prince Benjamin, this guy is like, he reenacted the martial law, right? So yeah, from here on out, right, it's just going to be pure chaos. It's like, the snowball effect. One thing leads to another, but yeah, I think really because there's so many strong characters, like in one arc is like a ticking time bomb, right? So yeah, bro, this ship is not going to the Dark Continent, bro. I'm going to say it. I'm the first person to say it. Not even the first person, but I'm going to, bro. At least there's going to be the ship is going to sink, or there's going to be like only 10 survivors left or something. But yeah, I can't even really say much about this arc right now because it was such a long time since I last read it, right? And it's like, there's so much stuff happening you can't even keep up. I need to watch some recaps or whatever because it's just so insane. But yeah, how do you even come up with this stuff, right? Just the premise and the idea, just having so much characters in one ship, having 14 princes, they all have to kill each other without even killing each other directly, right? And they all had to and they're all heading to the Dark Continent. And yeah, we don't even know what that place even is, right? But yeah, bro, it's like, what the fuck is even going to happen? And yeah, the next chapter, whatever, is going to come in 3 days, I think, right? Or two, I can't even remember. But yeah, before then, I need to catch up. But yeah, I'll maybe talk about what I can remember. But there's so many interesting things, right? So let's begin to talk about where we left off, right? 410, where we have the Prince Benjamin, and yeah, he's just going crazy, right? Because he's been poisoned, and he only has what 10 hours or 2 hours to live, and he's like, I have to win this because at least his children may have the chance to take over. But yeah, it's kind of sad really because he knows he's going to die, right? And the person who poisoned him was Hulkenberg, I think, right? Or one of his men. But yeah, Hulkenberg's ability is so fucking cool. It's like him possessing other people is like so cool, and you know, and the way his abilities able to make the whole place rumble because these guys' aura of power is too strong is so cool because he gets stronger and stronger whenever people join him, right? And he has like a big arrow is so cool. But yeah, if you we had to say somebody will win this, war, whatever, it's probably, you know, the three main contenders are probably Hockenberg, right? Hockenberg, Prince Benjamin. He's not really going to win, but if he had to, kill all the others, it's probably, yeah, Hockenberg, Benjamin, and yeah, the fucking Sereitnik. Oh, yeah, I think that's his name, right? Sereitnik, bro. Is Let's not even talk about Sereitnik, bro. But I'll talk about him for like 10 hours, right? Because this guy is like, bro, you need to finish off this guy. Bro, he's like, he reminds me of, remember Meruem, right? The Chimera King or whatever. It's like, he reminds me so much of him because it's like, you, when the king was born or whatever, we had, he was like a ticking time bomb or whatever because either you had to kill him now or he will just get too strong and yeah, you're finished, right? It's the same with him, but his time is like, you have to kill him tomorrow. You can't you can't even wait because as soon as he learns everything about Nen, right, he's like only the top hunters maybe have a chance, right? Maybe the one of the zodiacs, right? I'll probably say only Jing and Periston and only the skilled ones, right, could have a chance. And yeah, maybe Hisoka, but yeah, maybe Hisoka and Crollo, right? They have a chance if this guy, if you gave this guy some days, even weeks, this guy will. Yeah, and I think let's say the strongest one on the ship, right, is probably if you give this guy Soranik some days, right, he's probably going to be the strongest. And the guy beyond Netero, yeah, Netero. Let's just call him Netero, right? Probably Netero is the strongest right now, and Jing, right. And what's so interesting is like Kurapika is on the ship too, right? Oh man, what I like about Hunter, right? Is like Kurapika right now is the main character, but there's so many characters. He doesn't even need to be on the scene for this to be interesting. You get what I'm saying? Other animes is like the main character is in the focus, right? But here is like you can have like 10 chapters where only the side characters are talking or something, right? And it's still entertaining, right? Because all of these side characters, they're not stupid, right? They all have their own agendas or yeah, their own way of thinking. So it's very very interesting, and yeah, it could also be very difficult to keep up, right? Because these side characters, there's so much. But yeah, and there's also yeah Hisoka and Crollo. I think as soon as these two guys meet, it's like the ship is going to bro getting the ship will just get destroyed. It's like it's over for everybody. But yeah, and Kurapika too. If he meets, for me, I would say, you know, I see many people saying that Crollo is looking for somebody with an ability who can help him, right? Many people are saying Kurapika could be the person, but I think it's just stupid, right? Because I don't see a possibility where Crollo and Kurapika will team up. It's so stupid to even think about, right? Because bro, it's just like who the fuck? It doesn't even make sense, right? But yeah, either that or the person Crollo is looking for is probably one of the princes, maybe, right? One of those could maybe have an interesting ability. But yeah, Kurapika, nah. How the fuck would Kurapika and Crollo team up, right? Crowley is like the main guy he's going to beat and Soratnik. But yeah, for me, I think it will probably be like Hisoka and Kurapika teaming up against Crollo, right? make more sense. Yeah, that'll make more sense. And will crop and when Kurapika even meets the guy Sridnik, right? Bro, what the fuck is even going to happen in the shit? Bro, the Hunter x Hunter is like it's so unpredictable. You don't even know what's going to happen, and you and it's like everybody could fucking die, right? Even fucking Kurapika could die. You know, it's like you can't even predict it. But yeah, Hisoka and we have Sridnik, Hisoka, and Krollo. Those four are like these four should not even interact with each other, right? We need to keep them far away from each other. But yeah, I could see a situation where, but even is it even possible they will fight in a ship? Because these guys are so strong. It's like if they fight in the ship, it's like the ship will either get destroyed or yeah. But I could see like a four-way match with between those, right? A four-way match between Sridnik, Krollo, and Kurapika and Hisoka. And what's so funny is like we can't even predict the result, right? Because Kurapika could die, Kurapika could die, or maybe Krollo could die, or maybe Sridnik could die, or Hisoka could die, or even they may even not even meet, right? Until they land on the Dark Continent, right? Even who even knows if they even going to land on the Dark Continent? Because the way this is going is like, yeah. So these four characters are probably the biggest characters who's like, they are basically bombs just walking, right? And we have Jing also, right? Jing and Pariston and Beyond Natural, right? But I think those will not. I'll say in the upcoming chapters at least. I think it will be more focused on the princess, right? Yeah, because we haven't seen Jing right for some time, and Beyond Natural is not even going to do anything right because he has like some form of deal where he's like, yeah, detained. This guy's fucking detained, right? Until we land on Dark Continent. So yeah, this guy is probably not going to do. Yeah, this guy. I just remember this guy is fucking have fuck. He has fucking kids on the ship, right? Man, well, I can't even make this video too long, man. But yeah, I'm going to talk too much if I. But yeah, this guy has kids on the ship. Is like, and one of the princes are his kids. Is like, some say it's like Sir who's his kid, right? And one of the many of the guards are also um his children. But yeah, this guy doesn't even have to lift a finger, right? He already has people who's doing stuff for him. But yeah, and it's so crazy that Pariston was the and Jing and not Jing Beyond Natural, right? Were the ones who planned the whole Chimera, and it's like what? They planned this whole stuff to kill Netero off, right? So they can go off to the Dark Continent. That's fucking crazy, right? But yeah, even the princess is like, is there even anybody who's going to win? Aside from the little baby, yeah, Prince Warble, right? Because Kurapika is obviously protecting him. But even Warble, is he even going to win? It could be something where where all the princes just die, right? But yeah, and there's also the thing with the mafia too. Is like this was already too much, right? And then we had to add on the mafia family, and it's like Moreno has like a whole squad of people just killing, just killing people, right? But yeah, and we have the bosses. We have Moreno, right? and we have the broccoli guy, or whatever his name is, and then we have Onion, right? And then we have the underbosses are Heinrich. I remember this dude. He's like his ability is cool, right? He can transform, objects to animals. That's a cool ability. And yeah, bro, what's what's even going to happen, right, in the next chapters? And yeah, bro, this guy fucking Leorio is also on the ship. We haven't seen this guy in so long. But yeah, Leorio is also on the ship. I don't even know what his role is going to be, right? But yeah, bro, for me, my prediction is like, if the end of the arc, right, either we are not going to the Dark Continent, or there's going to be like 10 survivors or some shit. But yeah, it's very interesting how many fucking plot lines how many plot lines there is, bro, in just one arc, right? It's like, bro, I never seen some shit like this in anime, right? There's so many, there's so many characters you don't even know what's going to happen, man. It's so interesting. But yeah, this writing is so fucking cool, man. But yeah, I shouldn't even talk too much. It's like this whole video just turned into Hunter Glaze, right? But yeah, the new chapter is coming out soon. I'll prep. I need to first watch some recap videos because there's so much stuff, right? But yeah, after I watch those recap videos, I'm looking forward to the new chapters. I'll try to make like some form of reaction or a review on the chapters. But yeah, see you guys.